Subhash Chandra Bose was so overwhelmed by the support of Tamils from Malaysia and Burma regarding their support to INA that once he remarked, he said that if I were to be reborn, I would love to be reborn as a Tamil. Hello viewers, Vanakkam, Namaskaram to all of you. My name is Amit and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Layman History and Geopolitics. Friends, what is patriotism? So let me give you some examples. On one side, we have Veera Mangai Velu Nachiyar, Poli Thevar, Subhash Chandra Bose, then Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Sukhdev, Chandrasekhar Azad, and many more who gave their lives for the pursuit of the freedom for this very nation where we live, our beloved India. And these were the people who valued the integrity. So, in their view, what was bravery? In their view, the bravery was to give their life for one's ideals. On the other side, we have some people on the other side of the political spectrum who existed during those times also when there was Bhagat Singh, when there was Subhash Chandra Bose. And those people were Mr. Hedgewar, Veer Savarkar. These people also had a brand of nationalism, but their brand was Hindu nationalism. They were patriots in their own sense, but their patriotism was just for the sake of the religion. For them, British rule was an act of providence. British rule was an act of providence. And they said that the main issue with India is that Hindus have been enslaved from past 1200 years by the Muslims. So in their view, the aim of the RSS was to protect Hindus against the Muslims and to promote Hindu brotherhood. So those were the issues of those times and they linger on today also. On 7th of November, Prime Minister Modi in Delhi inaugurated the commemoration of Vande Matram, which happens to be our national song, and it is its 150th anniversary now. So year-long commemorative events will take place. So when we talk about Vande Matram, when we talk about Bharat Mata Ki Jai, then we talk about the slogans of Jai Shri Ram, we talk about national anthem. These are the very issues which are at the heart of Hindu nationalism. And at times, these issues are being used to bash the people who come from other religious backgrounds. I'm not saying that these people are not patriotic. What all I'm saying is just the just if we support the BJP, does it provide us the certificate of being good nationalists, good patriots? Has the BJP been given the license by anybody that if a Hindu is supporting BJP, then only he's a true patriot, otherwise no? Do I need the certification from BJP of being a good Hindu? The answer would be no. Because I am more Hindu than 10 Sanghis combined together. That's my view. Because I know what my religion stands for. What are the true values of Hinduism? I understand that. See, Mr. Modi was commemorating 150 years of Vande Matram. On the other hand, on the other side of the political spectrum, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, the president of Indian National Congress, gave a statement that these people are saying that they are commemorating Vande Matram, but the fact remains they don't sing Vande Matram in their shakhas of RSS or in the BJP offices. And he also said that the BJP does not respect the tricolor, the national flag. So this was something very intriguing for me. And then we know that BJP today espouses Subhash Chandra Bose, it espouses Bhagat Singh, and it espouses many great figures of our nationalist movement. But BJP did not exist during those times. So, what existed during those times? There were some Hindu nationalist organizations. Most prominent among them were RSS, which was founded by Dr. Hedgewar in 1925, and then there was Hindu Mahasabha of V. Savarkar. So let's dig into those times what had happened. See, in 1925, RSS was formed. In 1927, anti-Simon protests took place, but RSS did not take part in those protests. See, the fact remains, India during that time was known as Gandhi's land. Khadi, Charkha, these were actually the icons of India. The what we say, the identity of India at that time. It was considered as Gandhi's land. We were considered as Gandhi's people. So RSS did not take part in anti-Simon protests. In the civil disobedience movement, Mr. Hedgewar gave a statement that RSS as an organization will not play part in this movement, but I will take part. So in that case, what he did was that he resigned from the presidentship of the RSS and went to jail. And it is said that he went to jail in order to attract Congress cadres to his movement, the RSS movement. We don't know the truth, but it is said. In 1929, now let's go to the most churning period of Indian political freedom movement. In 1929, on 26th of January 1929, in Lahore session, Mr. Nehru hosted the national flag. And it was accepted that every year on 26th of January, starting from 1930, this day would be commemorated as Independence Day. And Mr. Nehru hereon declared that complete independence is our aim. RSS also accepted it because it wanted that to be nationalist in the eyes of the people. But what he said was that, see, this is a Hindu land. We will not hoist the flag which has been hoisted by the Congress party. What we will hoist is the saffron flag, the Bhagwa Dhwaj of the Hinduism. So the fact remains, when India gained independence in 1947, these staunch Hindu nationalists opposed the tricolor. They said it is unauspicious. The three colors are unauspicious. It is not even secular, because the chakra in between is of the Buddhist religion. Till 2002, when BJP was in power in Delhi, in the union government, when BJP was in power, by 2002, they used to hoist their saffron flags. It was under the pressure of BJP that they started hoisting the national flag, the tricolor, in RSS functions. Before that, he used to hoist the saffron flag. And later on, they started taking out Tiranga Yatras, and they actually used the tricolor was used by the Hindu nationalists to bash the other religions. They said that if we are using tricolor during our religious processions of Hinduism, why don't Muslims hoist the tricolor on mosque during the Eid? What an irony actually it is. Now coming back to some other areas of our history. Today BJP idolizes Bhagat Singh and questions that why didn't Mr. Nehru and Mr. Gandhi interfere in the process, in the law process of that time, and stop the hanging of Rajguru, Bhagat Singh and Sukhdev. But the fact remains, when Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev were hanged, protests were taking place all over India, and young RSS cadres too wanted to join these protests. But Mr. Hedgewar had stopped him, saying that if a person who was not successful in his life, what sort of an inspiration can be for the others. So this was the stand of RSS on Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev on their hangings. Mr. In Bunch of Thoughts, Mr. Golwalkar writes regarding Bhagat Singh, it is clear that those who are unsuccessful in their lives must have some serious flaw. How can a person who himself is a failure give light to others and show them the way? But today, Bhagat Singh is useful for BJP, for their brand of nationalism, for bashing Nandiji, for bashing Mr. Nehru. Now let's come to Mr. Subhash Chandra Bose. We all know that he had formed INA. And before forming INA, in 1939, he had left the Congress due to his differences with Mr. Gandhi and Mr. Nehru. He was in search of allies and he had heard of RSS. Thus, through Mr. Huddar, he sent a message to Mr. Hedgewar, who was campaigning in Deolali with one of his rich friends. Mr. Huddar tells that Mr. Hedgewar was, when I went to meet him, he was in good health. He was talking, smiling with his friends. But when he gave the message of Mr. Bose to Mr. Hedgewar, he completely ignored it and, citing health reasons, he refused to meet Mr. Subhash Chandra Bose, Netaji. And today, Mr. Bose is an icon of BJP. What an irony again. Now, let's come to the second person also. So, this was regarding Mr. Hedgewar and Subhash Chandra Bose. Now, it's about Veer Savarkar of Hindu Mahasabha and Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose had indeed met Veer Savarkar in 1939. In 1937, Veer Savarkar had been released from jail. And some people even say that he was an inspiration, the motivation for Mr. Bose, which his family denies. They say that when Mr. Bose met Savarkar, what he realized was that Savarkar was obsessed about Hindus getting military training under the British rule in the British Army and reduction of the Muslim troops in the British Army, which he felt was unjustified. So this was the scenario, what happened at that time. RSS functionary, the chief, did not meet Mr. Subhash Chandra Bose. RSS functionaries condemned Bhagat Singh and they are poster boys of nationalism today for BJP. Let's move ahead. So in 1939, the Second World War started. When the Second World War started, the Congress ministries resigned because India, they said, was not consulted when India declared war on the Axis powers. So it was not Indians who were consulted. Thus, the Congress ministries resigned in provinces. And who filled in? The people who filled in were the loyalists of the British Raj. They were the communal forces, Muslim League on one side and Hindu Mahasabha on the other side. So they formed ministries in coalition. Just think. Hindu Mahasabha and Muslim League were in coalition in Northwest Frontier Province. They were in coalition in Sindh. And when GM Said in Sindh Assembly forwarded a resolution that Muslims of India are a different nation, Hindu Mahasabha voted against it, but it did not leave the government. It did not deem it fit to leave the government, just think. And in Bengal, Mr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee of RSS was a minister in the government led by Mr. Fazlul Haq. And this Mr. Fazlul Haq had moved the resolution of Pakistan in 1940. We remember Mr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee for his agitation in Jammu and Kashmir, where he said that in one nation, There cannot be, he said, in one nation there should be one country, one constitution, one head. And he had given up his life in Jammu and Kashmir. But this was his stand before independence. He was a member of the party which was in coalition with Muslim League, the party whose leader had moved the resolution of Pakistan. So the fact remains, why is BJP citing these figures today? For them at that time, their goal was not independence. They considered that RSS or Hindu Mahasabha considered that British rule is an act of providence and their main enemies are the Muslims. So for them, India was their Punya Bhumi, India was their Karam Bhumi. Others did not have a place in India. So they wanted to actually take out this yoke, throw away this yoke of Muslim rule from India and liberate India from the Muslims. In the process, what happened was India gained independence. And with the parties which came to the power, the right-leaning parties, they realized that in the mindset of the Indians, a common Indian, the moral grounds or the ruling grounds of a politician is being held by Mahatma Gandhi, by Bhagat Singh, by Mr. Bose. See, whatever a person thinks about the past things. Remember the movie Munna Bhai MBBS? The hero Sanjay Dutt, Munna Bhai, whom he used to take answers from when he used to think. He used to take those answers from Mahatma Gandhi. They were towering figures of that time. Do the RSS figures of that time, Mr. Hedgewar or Savarkar from Hindu Mahasabha, hold that clout? No. So BJP has to seek legitimacy. And where will this legitimacy come from? It will come from usurping these national heroes, by taking them into the Hindu fold. So that's the very reason they are claiming Patel, they are claiming Bhagat Singh, they are claiming Bose. Because the fact remains, all these people were against, barring Mr. Patel, all these people, Bhagat Singh and Bose, were against Congress. Bose had left Congress in 1939 and Bhagat Singh was from the Gadar party. So on their principal grounds, they were against Congress at that time. So it is easy for the BJP to take them into the BJP's fold, notwithstanding the fact that the Hindu leaders of that time, Hindu nationalists of that time, did not support these great figures. So friends, it's on you to think about what is important in our lives. Religion is indeed important, but religion should teach us good things. We should not fall into the trap of these petty politicians who use religion for the sake of their personal interests. So friends, I hope you liked my video, and if you did, kindly like, subscribe and share my YouTube channel Layman History and Geopolitics. And if possible, kindly click on the join button. My membership fees are not even equal to 2 cups of tea per month. So friends, this was all from me. I would take this opportunity to thank Mr. Veeramani Mani for joining my channel as a member, and I would also thank Mr. Mark R for joining my channel as a member. I hope I am able to justify your resources, the efforts you have put in, the money you have put in to join my channel as a member. So this was all from me. I hope you liked my video. Vanakkam, namaskaram to all of you. Thank you.